a Muslim, Muslim not in the sense of Muslim against Christian, Muslim against, and this is not an attempt to put people against each other. Muslim is not a label. If we believe Islam or Muslim to be a label, we're wrong. Muslim is a way of understanding reality. So the Muslim is in a constant state of wonder. Everything draws his attention. He sees, any happening in nature, any happening in social relationships, etc., is a sign for him to reflect. So the problem is that with heedlessness and unconsciousness of ghafla, the ghafla is an Quranic concept. It's a state in which we fall, a state of desidia, of heedlessness, of unconsciousness. We live automatically like we're distracted. Yeah, like we're asleep. We're asleep. We're sleepwalking. Sleepwalking. The other state where we should be is zikr. So you have ghafla and you have zikr. Zikr is that you are alert. You are in a state of mindfulness. Now they have coined this term, mindfulness. Like they have come up with something new. The zikr is our food, spiritual food. We have been doing zikr for millennia. That's our daily basis. For us, zikr is like bread or rice here. So zikr is reminding yourself that you are not alone. There is a creator, and you are in a state of wonder. Anything reminds you of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that is a state almost exclusive where a Muslim lives. So my challenge is to regain that state of wonder, not take things for granted. If you take things for granted, you're not going to be grateful. You're not going to appreciate what you have. You're going to be focused on what you don't have. People now look at what they don't have. I want to buy this. I want to be like that guy, a copy of someone else. You don't appreciate what you are, what you have. That's the problem we have. In a state of zikr, in a state of mindfulness, you appreciate what you have been given, what you are, where Allah has taken you so far. And that sows in your soul the seeds of trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That the one that has brought me so far is going to be with me the rest of the way. Just like I didn't come all the way here on my own. Don't worry. Calm down. That's what Islam gives me. Islam is not just a label or I am a Muslim because I'm not so and so, etc. Islam is a state in which I exist. A state which gives me a happiness beyond words. Words cannot put that happiness. Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu told the Sahaba, he said to them, I swear by God that if the kings of the world, the emperors, know what you have, they would come fighting for it with their swords. Why? Because it's the happiness, it's the fulfillment that you feel in the deepest core of your soul. That, if we had gold and we had, oil today, if they find oil or they find gas in Gaza, what's happening in Gaza today, a genocide, or oil in Iraq. They go there, the US, Russia, etc., China, they rush because they found some wealth. But there is a kind of wealth that we have that if they knew where it is, they would have coming, fighting for it with their weapons. But it's unreachable. It's something hidden in the heart of a Muslim, which is this state of zikr with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, mindfulness. Whether you are in good times, bad times, times of plenty, times of scarce resources, it just gives you a sense of equanimity. Equanimity is when you reach a place where whatever happens, it doesn't change the state you are with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are the nafs al-mutma'inna. It's a soul that has reached a level of such balance that it doesn't care about what happens. I can be given, taken, it doesn't make any difference. I have something else. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The rest doesn't count. You start seeing things in their real proportion. So Islam teaches you to see things as they are, not as they seem to be. You need to put things in their real proportion, and that teaches you to have priorities in life. If you ما قدر الله حق قدره, they haven't given Allah His right value. If you give Allah His value, which is infinite, then the rest will be eclipsed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nothing is worth anything anymore. And everything is worth a lot because through those things you know Allah and you reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Through your family, your children, and education, etc., you serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But at the end of the day, you know that there's only tools. Everything that you have been given are not the goal in themselves. They are the path through which you can reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your kids, I have kids. And I love them. But I know that Allah is more precious than my kids. That Allah has put those kids in my life to test me. Whether I convert those kids into my goal in life, or I convert them, or I consider them a path through which I can serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, teach them good, evil, educate them, etc. And that's how I reach the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the favor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you start seeing things from a completely different angle.